Hello and welcome. This is Michelle for Michelle's Magical Monday, and I am coming to you live on this amazing Halloween week. And I'm here in Orlando for one last Monday before I'll be traveling for the next couple weeks. And I am so excited to be here because there's a few really cool things I want to share tonight. And we're definitely talking about enchantment this evening, since I have a longtime friend here with me visiting from out of town, and we've been talking enchantments and what magic really means. So I really want to bring that in to tonight's show. And whether you're watching this live, it comes on at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, but we will be perhaps doing we're going to do our best to do this exactly the same time next week and the week after, but I will be traveling next week. This weekend I'm going to Celebrate Your Life. So I will be helping sell jewelry at the Celebrate Your Life show in Phoenix, Arizona. And then the following week I will be traveling home from my 11/11 Sedona retreat. So if you are still interested and would like to have the 11/11 downloads and activation on 11/11, I have a private Facebook group. It is free to attend, and it will also be available on a recording, but it is only going to be available on this special Facebook group for Sacred Soul activations. So if it's something you want to do and you want to be involved in the 11/11 activation on 11/11, and it'll be 11/11 in the morning. So it'll be 11 o'clock to 11:15 in the morning on 11/11. It's a Sunday, and we're going to do that at 11/11 Eastern Standard Time. So if you want to be involved with that, please send me a private message so that I can put you into that Facebook group. And it will, if you're a My Odyssey app viewer, it will be available before the 11/11 p.m. It'll be uploaded that day and on the app throughout the day. So it won't be live on the app, but it will be loaded up on the app, and we'll have it available for you to listen to on the 11/11 on the My Odyssey app. And yes, the My Odyssey app is up and running and alive and breathing. So if you're interested, I've got some free meditations there on the app. It's my new Connect to Love. I'm actually kind of in love with the new meditation, Connect to Love. I actually couldn't sleep the other night, and I put it on myself. It's about 5 minutes, and before it was even done, I was out like a light. So that's the My Odyssey app, and if you go to the buttons, it says meditations, and there's 7 free meditations on there. And there's also a My Angels section, and that's where you can book sessions with me and about 7 or 8 really other amazing practitioners. My very favorite people that I get sessions with. And so you can go in and you can get a theta healing, or you can get a Reiki treatment, or you can get a coaching or an intuitive, medical intuitive session, or a psychic reading. Whatever you're looking for, you can download that and get booked up for a reading. As well as, if you're watching this, you might be actually watching this video, because all my videos are also uploaded onto the app, so you don't have to have Facebook, since I know some of you don't watch Facebook. But for all my Facebook friends, I'm happy that you're here. And tonight we're going to be talking about how the astrology really affects us this week. We are just a day or two away from Halloween. Tonight being Monday, Tuesday night is All Hallows Eve. And it's one of the days when the veil is thinnest for talking to the spirit realm. It's a great time to honor your ancestors, perhaps by putting up their pictures, or lighting a candle, or perhaps putting a stick of incense in their honor. It's also a good time to just remember how grateful you are, because it's a version of a Thanksgiving, an end and a beginning of some new energy. And what's kind of cool is that we have something happening astrological that hasn't happened until we were in the middle of the Revolutionary War here in America. So it's been hundreds of years. And what's really it's asking us to do is, and I think it's interesting that we're in the middle of so much, we're in the middle of the elections and we're in the middle of so many things. I want you to really, really look at what you stand for. Look at what you stand for in your life and look at what you stand for in the world and actually take that stand, whatever it is that you need to do. And so that's happening on Halloween. So we're in this reflection mode. The moon has passed full and now we're in its disseminating moon style time. And next week we'll have the new moon on the 7th, which is also astrological Halloween on the 11th degree of Scorpio. So right now, the sun is in Scorpio and we are looking at getting out. A lot of frivolous play, a lot of romantic, renegotiating our romantic relationships and our romantic identity is happening right now. And I think we're all getting ready to have a little love affair with ourselves. Venus has been retrograde and she's getting ready to, just finish she's more than halfway over being retrograde, and she's reevaluating every relationship you have. And the best one to reevaluate is your own life with yourself. Are you in love with yourself? Are you ready to really do some things that you've been procrastinating on, that you've been wanting to do? I know a ton of people that are in house reorganization and getting your house straight, whether that's your physical body, your mental body, or your physical home that you live in. That's all happening right now. We are also just in a reevaluation with our business partners and coworkers on how we show up with them. Don't forget to show up. And remember that you are a magical being. And what I mean by that is that every day has a form of magic in it. And I was just reminded by my friend Bree, who's here, that we are taken out of our magic by all the stuff that happens. Sometimes it's we're walking in the woods, she said, and instead of just enjoying and taking in the tree bathing that you're doing in the nature, you start having all the thoughts of what's going on back at home or what do I need to do tomorrow, instead of just being really present in the moment. That is what really magical, enchanted moments are about. Are you really taking the time? And I really want you to do this week. This is your homework assignment, should you be willing to choose it. With this energy, with all of this newness, with all that's going on, I want you to take some time to get really present and really magical with yourself. Smell that flower. Hug that tree. Take a walk in nature. Light that candle, light that stick of incense. Talk to your beloved people who have passed away as if they were there and just tell them how much you love them. Tell your beloved people that are in your life just how much you love and appreciate them. I had a client yesterday. I was doing readings at Avalon, and he's this wonderful man. He was 50 or so years old, and he loved his job, and he loved his wife, and he loved his daughter. I'm like, that's great. Maybe buy her some flowers. And I had to say, and tell her that it's not because you're having an affair. Just really start, when was the last time you had a date night? Well, he couldn't remember. I said, so take her out. Take her out, tell her to put on her pretty dress and take her out. And, you know, the next time you want to say, I appreciate you, like buy her a set of flowers. Something really simple, like $5.99 at Publix. And just like really get present with her. Go and spend time one-on-one with your friends. I'm reconnecting right now and trying to spend some deep time with friends that I've missed. And some of the new friends that I'm making, I'm trying to get some one-on-one time with them so that I can be fully present. This means putting our cell phones down, even though, you know, I have to do that sometimes because of work, but put your phone down and look that person in the eye and listen to what they're trying to say. That's a magical moment. That's being present. Actually try and connect with what their needs are and reach out to them. How are you? And go past the how are you to no, really, how are you? What is going on with you? When was the last time you asked somebody that was really dear and close to you, what is really going on with you? Past the superficial of just the facts of what's going on. Go into it. This is a really incredible time to reestablish the makeup of your relationship. And also we have Halloween. So make your costume, if you're gonna go out for Halloween, make it magical as well. Make it intentional. Make it about becoming something you've always wanted to be. So you're discovering your shadow side. So maybe you want to be a vampire, but what you've always really wanted to be was someone that was youthful and eternal. So you choose vampire, but you choose a young, sexy vampire to be. Maybe you always wanted to be whimsical and playful, so you dress as a fairy so that you get to really, like, truly be playful in your spirit. So whatever you're doing this week, take some time to really get clear on your intentions. Your intentions will be one of those opportunities to create some love, to create some self-love, some connection, and in that case, it becomes enchantment. Look at the world through whimsical eyes. Real magic is created by intention. And it's kind of like a new year right now. It is time to really bring forward your magical gifts. And I don't mean your potions, although we might have a few potions up our sleeve right now. I mean the potions of your smile. And I don't mean the enchantment as in you're making someone do something against their will, but the enchantment of your words and how a little bit of kindness, a little bit of complimenting can go an enormous way to bringing out the love and the appreciation in someone. Hello, Lisa. Hello, Anita. I see some people that are here. Hello, Sean. Hello, Corey. Hello, Jennifer. Hi, everybody. I appreciate you. I really do. And I love you so much. And I love my at-home audience, Bree, for being here as well. It kind of has a different feel for me doing this with a live audience. So who knows what that'll be in the future. Maybe there'll be bigger audiences. So I challenge you to really take some magical moments this week to really be more intentional with every single moment, to be really clear on who and what you're giving your time. We rush around, and I am certainly the person that this is for too. I rush around. I work a lot. I'm lucky because my work is so play. I would like to know how we can like minimize our stress by being really deeply present in the moment. So for the last week, I've been getting up earlier and spending time outside because here in Florida, we've finally had the weather break. And so mornings before everybody's out there is so enchanted. It's so magical. And we've had animals in class this week, a dog one day, and I had a cat today. So having animals is also a way to reconnect your innocence and your enchantment. So sit and actually connect eye to eye with the animals that you're with, if they'll let you, that is. Sit and take a moment to connect energy to the tree, to the breeze. Let the wind go through your hair. Let the forest speak to you. I'm getting up tomorrow morning to be very, very early at a wedding in a beautiful park at a spring. Go into that energy and really take it in and allow it to transform you. One of the most beautiful, enchanted things you're ever gonna get is nature. Truly, nature at its finest is going to renew you, restore you, and give you the gift of being fully present. And then in return, and bring that energy of being fully present to the people that you're working with, the people that you are spending your days with. And if someone isn't appreciating it, if you're giving a lot of your time to someone who doesn't appreciate your time, see how you can renegotiate that. Maybe it's someone or something you don't spend as much time with anytime you're not directly required. Maybe it's time to minimize some of your obligations so that you actually get what you need on the deepest, most profound level. We're definitely going into this Phoenix energy of change and transformation. And so what are you shedding? Are you shedding old people, misbehaviors? Are you shedding your own habits? Because the law of life says that you are here to expand. You are here to become one with your energy of creating things. So what I want you to do is move forward in that law of expansion without getting conflicted with its direct conflict law, the law of survival. Everything in your system, your body system says, oh no, I might die, that's not safe. And or your anxiety, your panic attack might say, that's not safe. It's one of our biggest conflicts. That which doesn't kill us, however, does make us stronger, is one of our deepest programs. And so move past your past. Let that be something that you are arranging energetically to be back here. It's in your past. You've learned from it. You've grown from it. And you get to arrange your future with the law of more life, expanding into your purpose, expanding into your magic, expanding into feeling moments of magic and moments of expression and moments of enchantment. So feel the wind on your face. Feel the fire in your belly. Feel the earth beneath your feet. Feel the water and touch it. You might be just a little bit extra psychic right now. Follow your intuition. Follow those leads. Take action with these beginnings as they are starting. We really have managed to get through the hardest part. We have already managed to get past all the eclipses, all the transformative stuff. And it's time Time to take a stand for you. Time to invest in you. Invest in the next piece of you. Invest your time into what you're building. Invest your heart into what you're creating. Invest a little bit of rest time. Invest a little bit of magic time. And so I know you're going to say it's easy for me to say, but nobody has come farther than me as far as all these things I tell you when I come on. The reason I do these free shows is because I have done all the hard stuff, and I continue to do the hard stuff. It's not always easy, and I believe in you. I know that you can do this. You can connect to the magic. So I want to do a little healing tonight. And I know that there's a lot of people on the planet right now that need extra healing. So as a group, let's send healings out to all those in Pittsburgh that need a little extra love, need a little extra support. Let's send out a healing to all those who are voting and need to be energized into voting in the way that's going to make the best thing for our country. Let's send out healing to all that you are feeling so that you can be released from those feelings and just get back to your own mystical, magical you. So I want you to close your eyes. I want you to take a deep breath. And I want you to allow the energy of the white sparkling light to shine all around you. I want you to feel the love enveloping you like a bubble of joy. I want you to close your eyes and let the sparkly white light come through you from the top of your head to the bottom of your toes, filling you up with bright, beautiful light. And we're just going to download you that you know how to release what you're holding on to, any anxiety, any stress, any hardships that you're going through, that you know how to release that, and you do. And we're going to send that up into the sparkly white light of love. And we're going to download you. It is commanded that this go into you with joy, that you know what it feels like to live magically, that you know what it feels like to live enchanted, that you know what it feels like to connect to the world around you, to be present in your present, that you see the gift of the present, and that you release the hold you have on the past, and that you know how to take wonderful, wild, joyful steps into the future as you're setting up these new beginnings, as you're transmitting a new energy, as you're stepping into your highest frequency, that you're meeting yourself at the highest rate you can possibly meet yourself, and that you are filled with love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It is done, it is done, it is done. Whew. Aho. Yes. So this is Michelle, and it's been Michelle's Magical Monday. And I'm so grateful and thankful for all of you. I hope this helped. We're going to be having a All Hallows Eve party with divination stations, costumes, and treats tomorrow night at Cole. So if you're out on Tuesday night and you want to play, it's an all ages party from 6:30 to 8:30 at Cole. Stop by for a minute if you want. And then I wish each and every one of you a beautiful and happy Halloween as you go through the Halloween time and the Day of the Dead, and you're honoring your ancestors, and you're honoring yourself, and you're honoring new beginnings. And we are getting ready for that really deep transformational time of the Phoenix Rising, that is the November, the 11 energy. So this is a universal 11 year, and November is a universal 11 month. So the first is going to be 11, 1, and then again the 11th year in a universal 11 years. So it's going to be a 5, which is freedom. So what our first day of this energy is a freedom day, a powerhouse day. So looking forward for all of you for Thursday. And then the weekend and into the following week, we are getting into like that energy of the deep transformation of Scorpio. We're going to be heading out of the last weeks of deep inner transformation work as we lead up to the 11/11 portal. So again, if you're interested in the free activation on 11/11, send me a private message. If you are going to be in the Sedona area on 11/11 and you want to meet with us for the 11/11 activation at 11/11 Arizona time, send me a private message. If you're going to be at Celebrate Your Life, stop by the booth, the Avalon Trading Company jewelry booth, and say hello. And if you are, just on the app, send me a message. Send me a private message and just be like, hey, Michelle, I'm, really digging what you've got going on. And last but not least, if you are interested in hearing and meeting my friend Marie, we're going to be doing another Facebook Live here in another hour and a half, 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, 7 o'clock California time. And we're going to be talking to our magical trip to Stonehenge and Glastonbury. And it's all the magical places throughout England and into Scotland. So she and I are going to be talking a little bit more deeper magic at 10 o'clock tonight. So I'm going to do another show tonight. So if you wish to hop back on, and again, I'll have this recorded and on the app. So I love you guys so much. Happy Halloween. Happy Samhain. Happy Witches New Year. And from Michelle, Magical Michelle, I desire to have you live magically.